All right, hurricane season. Let's check some stuff to buy for hurricane season. It's Roger here, and I have a blog post about the stuff that I think it's necessary for the hurricane season. Some basic items here, and I have a few Amazon links. When you buy using these links, I get a small percentage, a small commission from Amazon. It doesn't cost anything extra for you, and it helps me with the costs of the website and making the content. Okay. So let's dive in. The first item is a simple weather radio. It's a very simple like battery operated weather radio using like three AA batteries. It has the weather stations, weather channels. So you're gonna get the weather updates, and also you can also use the FM AM radio to listen to the local stations. It's very cheap, battery operated, nothing fancy. This one I keep on like connected to the power, regular power outlets in my house 24/7. It gives me public alerts about tornadoes, storms, lightning, everything. And there is an alarm system that you just press the button to snooze, and if there's any weather event near you, this thing is gonna sound the alarm, and you're gonna pay attention. It's a decent alarm. GMRS radios, I'm a fan of GMRS radios. You don't need a license to listen to the stations, to the channels, but you need a license if you want to transmit. The license is just like a fishing license. You go to the FCC website and you just fill up the form. You pay, I think, $30, and you have the license for your whole family. It's for the household, so everyone can use it. Everyone can transmit. This one is very useful for listening stuff around, but also to if you are doing like work outside and you want to talk inside the house, you can just use the walkie-talkie, like a walkie-talkie, and it's pretty good. This one is powerful. It's 10 watts. It's waterproof and has USB-C charging, so I think it's a very good deal. Very simple to operate. Just two buttons. One to select. The middle one is just to select the channel. The corner one is just to turn on and increase the volume. So increase or decrease the volume. So it's perfect. Very simple. Very easy to operate. I am in Tampa, so this is my area's map. I highly recommend you to have like a paper map as a backup for like having like knowing the roads and everything. Like when you're listening to the radio, you can locate stuff in the map. Like you can take a pen and mark some stuff, like where do you have resources, where do you have problems, and it helps a lot to have like a physical paper map. Power and charging. I have a few of these. They're great. They work really well to charge the phone. They charge more than once the phone. I think for my phone it charges like 3 to 4 times. It charges really fast. It's very powerful. I really recommend this. Have a solar panel, powerful one. Don't go for the 30 watts. Go for the 100 watts model. That it's more. It's gonna charge everything faster. This one has the outlets, the USB-C ports. You can charge multiple devices at the same time, and it works great. This is an adapter for the car. Even if you have USB-A in your car, usually you have one, two, or three ports. Like this gives you a little more ports, so you can charge more stuff. If you need to charge from your car, you're gonna keep the engine running, so it's better to take advantage and recharge as many devices as possible. Of course, have extra cables, good quality cables. This is a very good brand that I trust, and this is 100 watts, so it charges very fast, and it's very powerful. Power station. This is the generator equivalent. Like this is a lot of power. You can run small refrigerators, maybe even your refrigerator, depending on the rating of your refrigerator. but you can run big stuff for a long time. um, it's amazing. Just don't try to make coffee with it, like, like you're gonna waste a lot of power just to make a cup of coffee. We're gonna have a solution later for this, but please don't don't use this for making coffee, or try to run the AC. It's not gonna run the AC, but everything else, if you be conservative, it's gonna be perfect. Sometimes you have discounts. The other day I was seeing for like 450. Now it's almost 700 bucks. Like, keep an eye for discounts. They have very good discounts every once in a while. This is a power cable to connect that solar panel to this power station, so you can recharge. As long as you have sun, you can recharge the power station and keep running, keep a lot of your stuff running. Lights, these are simple flashlights. I prefer to have like something that works, and not have like a fancy expensive one. These work. They are waterproof. They are USB-C chargeable. They have a magnetic base. They have the floodlights, besides just the spotlight. So it's good for working around. It comes. You can have the option of having inside the box. It's really, really good. Um, if you're working with your hands, you got to be safe. So use headlamps. They're way more useful. It's very good to work and have your hands free. Um, it's super useful. Again, rechargeable, um, and not super expensive. These are great. I have for years. These are pathway lights. They charge really fast under the sun. You keep charging the whole day, and they last a long time. You can bring inside your house, keep charging outside, and bring inside your house during the night, and it's gonna work the whole night. It's really, really good. People think about flashlights, but they don't think about the lanterns. Like, not a very strong, but a light that is gonna illuminate the whole room for a long time. You don't want to have something that it's like too much lights just focusing in one spot. You want these lights to work most of the time. Like for an extended period of time, illuminating the whole room. So these are great. I really enjoy these ones. I have a dimmer here because sometimes they're a little strong, so you can dim. It's a USB A, so it works in line with the other lamps, and it's pretty good. To hang those lamps, those light bulbs, you can just use this wire. This is like gardening wire. It's coated with rubber, so it doesn't damage anything that you're gonna hang on. Like, it's very good. It's very flexible, very easy to use. Perfect for hanging the lights and the flashlights. Very, very good. For the first hour of the emergency, I recommend you to like reach out to like simple stuff like this glow sticks. You just break them and they just work. They're weatherproof. They don't catch fire. They glow for more than 10 hours for sure. They say 12 hours, maybe. I don't know, because like they last forever, but they they're bright enough to help you navigate through the house and get to like put your other equipment together if it's in the middle of the night. And they are very easy to use. You can give to the kids. It's very, very useful. Tools. So the first protection is against the rain, so a poncho to protect you from the weather. Second is protect your hands. Like, you don't want to have cuts. You don't know if the hospital is going to be open around you and like operating normally, so you don't want to be a problem. Just use gloves, even if you don't use regularly. In a regular normal situation, like use if it's an emergency. Same goes for the safety glasses. Use them, because if you have any issues, you don't know if the hospitals are going to be available. You don't want to go to a hospital. You don't know if there's flooding. It's just like avoid these things. I have these clips to hold the gloves. They're very good. I attach to my belts, and they're perfect. They work really well, and it's like you don't lose the gloves. It's very good. Face masks, you have sometimes you have to work with the breathe, and you have insulation, you have all uh, kinds of stuff. So it's good to have like masks for sure. This is a good pack of masks. Again, protection. Use sunscreen. Sunscreen is going to help you to not have sunburns. You're going to be working outside, so it's important to have a hat to protect you against the sun. This is a light one. It's really good. Um, Before the storm, try to trim the trees around your house. After the storm, you're gonna have to deal with the branches. Like this is a good saw to kind of do small pieces and deal with them. Put it inside the contractor bags that we're gonna show. But if you have anything like laying around, just use tape like this orange flagging tape. It's very important to keep everything um, kind of clear and organized. Like if there is a danger, there's any danger that you need to flag, just use this tape. So you're gonna flag hazards like power lines, cables, anything that you don't want people to have a surprise with. Like try to use this to mark uh, dangerous things. Contractor bags, heavy duty contractor bags to put all the debris. It's important to have for sure. Talking about tools, I have these. These are great. These are electrician scissors. They're extremely strong. They cut cables, and they replace a lot of the things that I do with my pocket knife, and they're safe. Instead of using your pocket knife and risking cuts and like all kinds of stuff, like try to use safe tools. Yeah, you are in an emergency, you don't need to have to deal with other stuff too. So have this. These are pretty good. Multi-tool, I have this brand. I like this brand. I have one of these as a backup. It works really well. um, for the tools, I have this. It helps to keep everything with me. These lanyards, they help me to not lose the tools that I'm using. Let me go. So we are on the multi-tool. Yeah, flex tape. Excuse me. So this flex tape is great. It helps to seal um, windows that are leaking, um, fixing small things. It's very useful to have like a strong tape. This is a very, very strong tape. It's going to be very, very helpful. Paracord is like good for tying down furniture, outside stuff, doing repairs. Tarps are amazing. Like if you have something going through your roof, like you have a hole or something, you can just use a tarp. You don't need to climb the roof. You can use the paracord to kind of pull the tarp and cover a small area or a big area of your roof if you need. It's good. The tarps are also good, of course, to drag stuff around the backyard. Is really, really good. Have a shovel. Shovel has many uses. It's very good to have. I have one of these. They're very, very, very heavy duty, military style. It's like very, very good one. Sandbags. They're good for not only protecting against floods, but also like if you want to reinforce your garage door, at the bottom, use the tarp plus the sandbags. They're very, very useful. These are very good ones. Have some plastic sheets. Like this is like clear, not fully transparent, but clear enough to allow light inside your house. So if you have a broken window or something, you can fix it. Of course, duct tape. Duct tape is, I don't even need to talk anything about it. It has many, many uses. First aid kits, just have a simple first aid kit. This one is a very good one, has everything, a little bit of everything. Have some extra medication, over the counter medication. This one has everything that you need: diarrhea, um, um, antacid, like you're gonna be eating like weird stuff, different stuff. Make sure that you have antacid. You have sinus relief, like you're gonna be working outside. You're gonna have pollen. You're gonna have other stuff. Like it's very good to have allergy medication. Burn care, very important to have. You're gonna be cooking outside, doing stuff outside. Have this. It's very good. Gauze. It's the same kit, but it's a refill for gauze. Whistle. One per person in your family. You can hear this from a very long distance. It's way more efficient than just yelling. It's a very, very good tool. It's a communication tool. It's an amazing communication tool. Shower bag. Keep everything clean. This helps a lot to keep yourself clean. It helps you to clean any pans or clean anything that you have around it. These are very, very useful. It has like a small turn on and off faucet, so it helps a lot. A small tap. Also, like if you live under the sun, it's black, so it's gonna get warm. So you're gonna have like a warm shower. This is very important, to keep the morale high, to keep like everything clean. Very, very important to have. For cleaning yourself without water, we have this foaming waterless solution. It cleans your body, so everything is gonna be, you're gonna be sweating a lot, working a lot. It's good to have something that saves water and keeps you clean. Wet wipes, same thing. Keep everything clean, yourself clean, your surroundings clean. Very important to have. Um, Sometimes you don't have sewage because you don't have pumps pumping the sewage, because you don't have power. So have a portable camping toilet. It's very good. It's a very good solution. It comes with some gel that you put inside to avoid like bad smells. Um, it's always good to have like some extra ones. I have this here that it's a pack of bags plus the gel that you can use. Have wipes. They help you keep everything clean. Keep all the places that you're gonna eat, the places that you're gonna stay. Keep everything clean. You don't want to have any infections, anything. Uh, in a scenario that you have a hurricane or any kind of emergency situation. Next, you have documents. Put the documents inside these bags. They are waterproof. They're fireproof. You don't need to put all your documents, but please, minimum, the important ones: passports, birth certificates, and social cards. So very important to have social security cards. Keep all inside these bags. These cameras are great. They're battery operated and they have a solar panel. If you don't have internet, you can just make a hotspot on your phone with the same ID and same password as your regular one. and then you can access these cameras through your phone even without internet. So I can record a video about it, but it's great. Like you can have a camera looking outside, um, checking the weather, checking how everything is going, if everything is holding, without exposing yourself to the weather. Um, Put important documents, copy of important documents in a pen drive, and then use this thing. This thing is really, really good. It keeps the pen drive dry and safe. It's very, very heavy duty thing that keeps your pen drive secure. If you have a Ring alarm system, the Ring base, you can buy this power bank and use this cable and keep the alarm central working more than just the backup power. You can keep all the alarm working, and this is safety. Like it's a safety feature for you, for your house. You can run for extra few days, extra couple days using that battery, and this is a very good power bank. It's enough to keep the alarm running for a little bit. Water storage. These are for water that you're gonna drink, so they're foldable. They don't use much space, and you can keep everything of the water that you're gonna drink. The recommendation is 1 gallon per person per day. So this, like, buy as many as you need for water that you're gonna drink, and for water that you're gonna use around the house to flush the toilets, to clean stuff, to shower. Of course, not in a regular shower, but like a controlled shower. You can use this. It's like a bathtub bladder with a small pump that you can take the water from the bag, from the bladder, and use it. This is extremely useful, and you don't need to clean your bathtub. Like everything stays inside the bladder, so it's perfect. If you need to drink the water in an emergency situation, you need to drink water that you're not 100% comfortable with. Like always have the purification tablets to purify the water, and on top of this, use the filter. I have this Brita water filter. It works really well. I have some replacements here for the filter. Have them. It's very good to have for sure. It's better safe than sorry. Filter twice. Have the two systems to filter the water. Have the tablets plus the filter, so you don't have any issues. All right, safety. If you cook, or if you have your car running, it's going to be around the house. Don't be stupid to do anything with an open flame or combustion inside your house. But even with this, you don't know if your regular CO2 monitors from your house are going to be working without power. So have an extra one. It doesn't hurt anything to have an extra one. Have a fire extinguisher. Again, like the firefighters can be helping other people. If you have a situation, you need to be able to try to contain by yourself. Have some safety fire blankets. They also help a lot. Something that people don't talk about, don't think about, is that you're gonna open your windows because you're not gonna have AC, and if you have a storm, you're gonna have branches, sometimes damaging your screens. So have like a screen repair tape. This is very, very useful. You don't want to have bugs inside your house. You want to avoid as much as you can to have like bugs flying around. It's super uncomfortable. So let's see what else. Repair. The other thing is, if you have a second floor, or even if you have the first floor, and you have like small kids, and you want to protect the kids, you're gonna keep the windows open. Don't only trust on the strings. Like, I have these safety guards uh, in the garage, and when there is an emergency, like I bought the ones that fit my window, and if there is an emergency, I want to keep the windows open on the upper floor, the second floor of my house. So I have this ready to install. So I install this, and then I open the window. So safety first, safety first. Always be careful with this kind of stuff. Um, you're gonna run around, you need to take notes, and it's raining, and you want to talk to your neighbor, you want to have a neighbor's phone number or something, you want to take notes, have a Write in the Rain notepad, and a pair of good quality Write in the Rain pens to take notes. Very good, very useful. Um, Not only for the hurricane, but also like to have you had to have like peace of mind. Have some extra security. These bars, they kind of hold a little better your door. They're not gonna be like super strong, and but they're gonna buy you time. If you hear a noise or something, you know that these things are gonna be working for you to keep bad stuff outside, bad people, bad stuff. Like the storm, you can help lock the door, everything. I think it's very useful. Um, After the storm, um, if you want to like take a look around and go up, you can go up with a drone and take a picture, like film and take a picture of the surroundings, the surrounding area. Again, be careful with your local legislation. Check if you are allowed to fly them. I know that in my area below 250 grams, it's okay to fly up to a certain height. So I know that I can fly a little bit. Be very careful, practice for sure. But I can go to my backyard and fly a little higher and have a good vantage point to view the road, gas station nearby. Like I can just fly a little and have a good view of the surroundings without having to drive there. This is a micro USD card for the drone, so you can record everything. And finally, let's talk about food. Most of the food, I think it needs to be like dehydrated food, so you're gonna add water, and to have hot water to eat the food, this is the best solution for sure. You don't need to use any fuel. This is a solar kettle, so you just add water inside and leave outside and for a few hours, and if you keep long enough and under the sun, it's gonna boil the water. You don't need to boil the water. If you're dealing with like clean water, you can just warm it up enough to use for the food, to hydrate the food and eat. um, it's good to have like a butane stove, a regular stove, so you can just you know heat up some water in a regular pan. Very, very important to have. These were great. I have two of these. They're very, very good. I use for camping. It's very, very good. Have paper plates, paper bowls for cereal, milk. Bowls are great, and plastic silverware, because then you don't need to um, wash anything. It's not for every day. It's just for an emergency situation. You don't want to use water that you need for cleaning the dishes. You don't want to waste the time. This is definitely a great time and resource saver. Don't buy food, canned food, and then not have a way to open it. Like, be careful. Have a way to open your cans. This set of 12 is great. Even if you lose one or two, you have other ones. Coffee. Don't don't use the coffee maker. It uses too much electricity. Like just warm up the water with the solar water heater and just use this instant hot instant coffee packets. They don't taste great, but they do the work. If you don't even want to use anything, warm up, like use stuff like you can just use caffeine. Just have the capsules. Like check with your doctor if it's okay, but it's these are just caffeine. These are pretty much like every 100 milligrams each tablet. It is like a cup of coffee, so you can have them. um have like some good food, good tasting food. Don't save try to not save money on this. Like it's a very good, very important to have like real meals. Mountain House is very, very good. Have diversity, have different kinds of food. Be careful with allergies. Like if you're allergic to eggs, be very, very careful. Don't store stuff that you're gonna use without thinking and have an accidental allergy crisis. I don't know. It's be careful. Powdered milk. These are great. 25 years of shelf life. Amazing. You can have for a long time. And have vegetables. These are high fiber, and you can buy and have a few. And just remember to have vegetables in every meal. Even if it's a little bit, it helps with your digestion. Don't buy just junk food and high calorie stuff. Like you need to have some balance. Okay, for comforts and entertainments, fan. Have a fan. This fan is amazing. Has a battery. You can charge with the solar panel and keep using. Sorry, let's go back to the list. Yeah, Fox India Tango. Sorry, I've closed the website. All right, let's go back. Almost done. Just a few more. Sorry, it's a lot of stuff, but I think everything is extremely important. So the food, the milk. Now, we spoke about the fan. Mosquito, like a few bugs are gonna get inside your house. So have these are great. Like I have two options here. They kill the mosquitoes. Two zappers. They're battery operated, and they're gonna save your skins and save your sleep. They're very, very good. Have some repellents for sure. Deep woods off, very good. Have some no battery operated old school games. Uno, it's perfect. The kids are gonna enjoy. If you want to spend a little more time, remember you don't want to use your phone battery. You don't want to use too many resources. So just have a rechargeable mini game. This is one is $60 and has a lot of the old school games. Pretty good. And last but not least, your pets. Don't forget about your pets. This is an emergency evacuation package for your pets with bowls, with water, dog food. This is for a dog toy, and first aid for pets. Perfect to have in a situation where you need to go to a shelter or you need to leave in a rush. So don't forget about your pets, okay? So that's it. We are covering everything here, covering like the your pets, your entertainments, and your food. Very good tips about the food. Don't forget about the caffeine. Don't forget about the fibers in your diet. Safety is always a high priority. Don't forget about the fixing your screens, if you have a second floor, the guards, for the kids. Water, be careful with the water. Always make sure you have like two methods to purify the water if you need to use like water that you are storing for an extended period of time, more than a couple of days. um, Security, we have everything here. Even if you have a ring alarm system, this is the backup of the backup, so you have a few days. First aid, again, we went through everything. um, Tools, I think, very good tips here about the tools. uh, um, Lights, don't have just flashlights. Remember about the lanterns, uh, to illuminate the whole area. The solar lights are great. Charging, minimum thing, a power bank, and information and communications. It doesn't go need to go fancy, like $30. It's enough to have some way to learn what is going on around you through a regular simple AM FM radio. Okay, I hope you liked the video. um, Thank you so much for everything, and just leave any comments below. We're gonna have the link for the website and the whole list at the bottom in the description. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.